Hi, it's Paul Kelly, and welcome to part 5 of things that I've learned in 35 years as a golf professional, which include over 10,000 lessons and 2,000 fittings conducted. I've learned that everybody has an optimum swing speed, a swing speed that produces the most consistent results and may not be exactly the longest all the time, but it produces the best results, the best combination of distance and accuracy. And that optimum speed is usually much less than their maximum forced output. So instead of trying to see how far you can make your ball go, find out how far it goes with your optimum swing, with a swing that you can repeat and generate good club head speed without feeling a huge amount of exertion. Everybody has an optimum swing, and when you find yours, you play the best golf of your career. I've learned when fitting that most people have at least 2 and sometimes 3 clubs in their bag that all do the same thing. They all hit the ball the same distance. Usually it's at the bottom of your club. 3 wood, 3 hybrid, 5 wood, 4 hybrid, 4 iron. It is so common to see all these clubs go the same distance. And basically it's because when you get down into lower lofts, you need more velocity on your ball to project it up into the air to carry it farther so that it goes somewhere. And when you don't have that speed, the lower lofted clubs do not work. So it's quite common to see 3 or 4 clubs sometimes in the bottom of someone's bag that all do the same. I've learned that nothing lowers your score like short game improvement. The very few people go to a driving range or a practice facility and only bring their putter or their wedges. And spending that time there, they're there for a second and then it's off to the driving range to hit driver. Now, if you were to reduce one chip or putt every second hole, that's 9 strokes. Think of how much more accomplished you'd have to be with your driver to save 9 strokes off the tee. But having just one less chip or putt every second hole makes 9 strokes fall off your game. Now, if you go back in your mind and think about the games you play, lots of times you could save a stroke on every hole, or you could save 2 strokes on a hole by making a better chip and a better putt. So that allows you to come down. So here's what I do know for sure, and here's what the stats show worldwide. Lots of golfers that shoot in the 90s can hit the ball as long as the people who shoot in the 70s. Lots of times. Every young fella out there now has got fast club head speed and can bomb the ball. But nobody who shoots in the 90s or 100s chips and putts better than people who shoot in the 70s. There's no such thing as a scratch golfer who has a bad short game. And there's no such thing as someone who shoots 100 who has a really good short game. It's impossible. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you think. If you shoot in the hundreds or if you shoot in the high 90s, you do not have a good short game despite what you may believe. So focusing on that can bring your score down astronomically and super quick. Folks, this is a good time also, if you like the content on this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. If I can get to 1,000, it unlocks some things in YouTube that allows me to do bigger and broader things with the channel, and I'll really appreciate your help. I've learned that club head speed has increased tremendously since I started playing golf. When I started playing golf in the mid 80s to late 80s, 100 mile an hour driver speed was really fast. You were considered a fast swinger, a bomber, if you were swinging at 100. Then it went to about 105 and you're thinking, wow, that guy's really he's cooking the ball. Now it seems like every second young fella that I come across swings it at 110, 115. And these are people who are not even accomplished yet. They're just starting. The difference is the equipment is lighter, people are bigger. They've grown up watching athletic golfers such as Tiger and Rory, and these guys focus on speed. Bryson, they're learning how to be athletic. They're not thinking of it as golf. They're thinking of it as another sport. So driver speeds have gone sky high since I started playing. I've learned that I still get excited every single time I see a student get excited. Every time that student hits their first shot that goes up in the air that they weren't able to do, or they hit a draw for the first time, or they hit a spinny chip for the first time. Anytime they actually get it, that moment the light goes on and they go, oh, that's what it is. I get as excited as they do. And I think that I'm always going to be that way because the thrill of watching someone get something is always amazing. I've learned that I learn something new every single time I do a lesson. I learned so much more this year than I learned last year. Next year, I'm going to learn more again. Every time I go out there, I pick up something. Every time I see a video of an instructor that I like their methods, I file it away. I take bits and pieces, I make it my own, or sometimes I'll just copy what they do. When I think about some of the things I did and taught and even wrote for articles 25 and 30 years ago, I'm embarrassed and I cringe because I didn't know much back then. And you know what? You should know more now. If you've been in the same career or a similar career and you haven't gotten so much better over 30 years, that's really sad. That means that you haven't had any interest in developing yourself. I look forward every single day to learning something new, which is why I suck up every single course, every single instructional thing that I can get, every single club fitting seminar or certification that I can get. I want to learn more. And next week, I'm going to be better than I was this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Paul Kelly. Please tune into my channel to pick up the other parts of this series and to any of the other hundreds of videos that I have posted there. Thanks again.